Hi, this is Merlin. Today I'm gonna talk about what I learned today. Um, so Actually, I was reading the research paper about the name is the performance evaluation of complex multi-threaded thread applications through execution path analysis. And the reason I read chose this article because I really had to understand the performance impact of multi-threaded application like Chromium, because as a front-end developer I think it's better to understand what happens under the hood, like I mean application level of it. So actually I learned something, but actually I learned something, but this is a really interesting part. So mm in many cases, different threads are competing to get a specific resource from the operating system, result in performance degradation. And that was really interesting because I thought different threads competing to get specific resources was kind of weird to me, because I thought the process is one who trying to give a resources, but the thing is, this one is saying different thread are competing to get specific resources, and this is kind of vague to me, abstract to me. Different thread, I mean the thread inside the process, because there could be a lot of thread in the process, but the or process or one thread inside the one process, or other process in other process, some kind of thing. So that was kind of abstract to me. So and most interesting part was the um, Kubernetes use multi-process architecture. I know that, but the broader process is main orchestrator, while render process are created for individual tabs. And so my question was, broader tab, the broader process are not created for individual tabs. So that was my question. So broader process is if I create a new tab, so that's the broader process or render process, and there was kind of how do I say it? That was kind of abstract to me. And also, each process heavily multi-threaded, having a main thread and IO thread, and I was and input and output thread, and I have no idea what's input and output thread and what it does. I thought input and output is just like clicking button and input, and just output is just the result of it. And that was kind of fascinating. And the your thread is main thread in the browser process, in charge of keeping main interactive your window alive and responsive. And it is kind of important to me because the UI thread is the main thread of the browser process. The what I think about main thread is, if process had main thread, I thought it was single thread. I thought, because render process had main thread, and in that main thread there's rendering happens. So I thought the the main thread, dry thread is the main thread. No, I'm sorry. I thought if process has main thread is single thread. I thought, but this is wasn't. So it was really fascinating. And also IO thread is one who doing the IPC, and my question is why is he input and output? And yeah, and so this end of today, what I learned today. I'm sorry because there's so a lot of things to do, but the tomorrow is gonna be different. Tomorrow I'm gonna explain the what is IO thread, what is main thread, why we need such main thread, what is the meaning of the main thread, what is the helper thread. I'm gonna explain about this. So, goodbye.